Aloha Monday! Tell you what, this is the third one. If you've been following along, this should fit quite nicely. Let's make sure we're in tune together. I just happen to have a ukulele. For those of you who've never played a ukulele is very interesting. It's quite like the top strings of a guitar. If you've got a baritone or a bass type of ukulele, you will have the fingerings of a D major. However, on this one, it's up a F. So what we play here is the G, G, A, B, C, D. If I'm playing a G here, this is a D on a guitar. So if I was playing something that looked like I don't know, just this note, we would be actually looking at not having a 6 and 5 string here, and we'd be playing it just like this. Well, if I played just the top of this, I'd be playing an E minor because I'd be missing the B and then the open E. I'd be playing on the D string, right? To get that D, D sharp, E. Well, here it's a G, so it's G, G sharp, A. A minor, yeah! So we could go through the same type of chords that we went through. However, this is one of the most important lessons you will ever learn. The first 2 episodes, we talked about spider exercises. Simply moving your fingers up and down the fretboard, keeping your finger no matter what you're playing on. If it's fretless, do the spacings. If it has metal pieces of fretting, put your fingers in between. There's no fun swimming in the shore. You want to swim in the ocean, right in the middle. The idea is these fingers are going to go down here and you're going to be building these calluses when you're moving these. Poppity pop, poppity pop. When you play these, try to get rid of your thumb on any instrument. Play with a pick if it requires it. If it's a nylon string, when you use your fingers, only utilize the one finger. These spider exercises will be perfect for any sort of instrument. And then the secondary idea is once you know a couple chords, put those together. The aforementioned D major or G major, if you're playing a guitar or a ukulele, looks like this. First finger, second fret on the thickest string on the uk. If you're going for the guitar or anything that has a similar type of stringing, tuning as that guitar, you'll notice that the fingers need to be in a certain place for the 1, 3, and 5. The first, the tonic, the median, the third, or the dominant note, the fifth. So what happens is we tend to put our fingers on one of those notes and then we have an additional note. On the banjo, on the guitar, all these. If you've got less strings, that means you're gonna have 3 of those notes be inside the triad and then an additional note, generally a repetition of one of those notes. On the uk, when we play like a C major, I've got a G, which is the 5th, the dominant. I've got a low C, which is the root tonic, and a high C, which leaves just a E. Thusly, 1, 3, 5, C, E, G, plus another note, that other C. So when we're on this instrument, these spider exercises give us a little bit more mobility, and there's not really any rhyme or reason to this. So check out number 1 and number 2 being spider exercises, and then teeter-totters. Take any chord you know how to play the downstroke, and then keep the right hand swinging. So you quite literally get a 1, 2, 3, 4, and type of movement. Thusly, you could play 1, switch that chording with the other fingers, taking the first finger off and then putting the pinky on, and then play right on the 1 again. This technique teaches you how to play the same exact chord while keeping this right hand or left hand, your strumming hand, going. Eventually, the fingers will stop layering one by one and they will go just together, and then you'll be able to switch between different chords and play in rhythms because you've already established tempos. We'll go through this more with this practice on Mondays, but if you stick with us, watch these video lessons, pick up any instrument that you have and do the same in fashion, you will learn that everything we're gonna go from, close enough for music, is gonna be based off this concept. C goes to a D note, D goes to an E note, E goes to an F note, half step away. That F goes a whole step away to a G, whole step to an A, whole step to a B, and then to a C again. Thusly, in the key of C major, no sharps, no flats, meaning the notes and the names that I give them, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, aren't anything other than the diatonic 7 notes that we're gonna wanna hear together. La, 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 la. No matter what you're doing it on, piano, no matter what key we're doing it in, you have to alternate how many sharps and flats they have. Those are the key to using the circle fifth, understanding what chords and what keys come out of a particular key signature, like the key of C major, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. If I go 5 notes away, not just 4, and I go 5, C, D, E, F, G, I have G major. If I played that same do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, in all the different scale fingerings that we're going to show here on different instruments throughout this course, I would inevitably have C major, D major, E major, F major, G major, A major, B major, and C major. And when we play C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, if they were all major chords, it would be so boring. So what we do is we put 2 minor chords as the 2 and 3, and a minor chord as the 6. Thusly, the whole purpose of us learning do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, and do, 1 being the C, 2 being the D minor, 3 being the E minor, 4 being the F major, 5 being the G major, 6 being the A minor, 7 being the B diminished, and then it's going to be moving back to our C major root note. When we go to our C major root note, we're establishing that we have a do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, and do. So today's exercise, C to D, whole step. Skip that middle note. D to E, whole step. Half step from E to F, it's one of the 2, 3 to 4. 4 to 5 is a whole step. 5 to 6 is going to be a whole step. 6 to 7 is another whole step. And then a half step. That's the aforementioned half step. 7 to 1. C major, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, A minor, B diminished, and it resolves to C. That's our Music Monday Minute. We will see you next week. Aloha.